Okay guys, so I am back, it's the Fizz. I downloaded some more stuff, I used my laptop camera, and this is a battle with Ridley. Again, and I am using a lead Moltres, and I go for Fire Blast on his P2, which goes for Thunderbolt, which is pretty good, but not good enough. So I'm gonna go for Fire Blast again as he switches into Latias. And so, yep. Yeah, this is a pretty cool Latias, and it's walled by Tyranitar pretty much because at the time he only carried one attack and it's Miss Ball. And his whole thinking behind it is it's got a, what's that move, Charm, or it drops defense, and then Miss Ball's dropping special defense. So I'm bringing in, I sub up on his switch, and I'm going to Dragon Dance. And he's got Brick Break, and I'm like, I don't know. So I'm like, I probably can't one-hit KO him, so I should probably just switch out, because I'm pretty sure he can KO me with Brick Break. So, boom, I switch out. Back into the Moltres to eat the Brick Break, really. And he was talking about how he had Bullet Punch and trying to bluff me out, but I was like, it doesn't really matter either way. So I went for the WoW, I think. No, I went for Air Slash, that's right. And I crit his Spiritomb, which is sweet. And yeah. And no, it doesn't quite KO it with the Sandstorm, so I'm just gonna go for it again, but he Shadow Sneaks. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's a physical Spiritomb, right? So I send in Steelix. Now, I'm expecting to set up a little bit. I'm gonna put up rocks and stuff, but he hits me with Hidden Power Fighting, and it kind of just ruined my entire day. I'm lucky I survived with 10 HP, but it's just like not very cool. So I just leave him in for fodder because, yeah, I might as well. And so yeah, that happens. Yeah, I hope you guys don't mind like the video quality here. Like, I kind of hate it because I have to put my DS on my laptop and close my laptop lid so I can kind of get the screen in frame, and it's not straight either. It's just kind of bugging me. Anyways, back to the match. I send in Lucario, do the Dark Pulse thing, KO the Spiritomb, and then he sends in this guy, and then I send in Rotom. So, and I Thunderbolt just to scout how everything's gonna go. And he got a bulk up, and then he Ice Punches, and that is kind of shitty, but I'm just gonna Thunderbolt again, and he goes into Latias again, and I'm just gonna go, well, hey, I'm gonna go back in that T-Tar because apparently you can't hit him with anything, so that's what I'm gonna do, right? Wrong, that's not what I'm gonna do. I go into Lucario because he is scarfed and he's super cool. So, and then, so he sets off the Wish, and he sends in his own Lucario, but I predicted Switch, and I went with Close Combat. Now here's where the battle gets kinda tense for me. So I got Lucario in, and he's scarfed. And I'm pretty sure Ridley knows that by now. But he sends in Gorbis, right? That's Gorbis, yeah. And I Close Combat it. And that's 2 drops now I have. And he sets up Barrier. And then he is going to set up an Agility here, I think. And I'm just going to Close Combat again, because I don't really have anything to switch into. That's 3 drops. So I just keep plugging away, and I'm hoping, I know I probably will be faster after the agility, and I'm hoping I can KO it. So I close combat again, 4 drops. And he hangs on by a teeny tiny bit. And he goes in to Harry. And I'm like, oh shit. So I just close combat again. That's 5 drops on my defense. And I just kind of expected him to attack, but he didn't. He goes for bulk up. I'm like really sweating it right here. So I go for close combat again. That's 6 drops. So pretty much, as frail as Lucario is, anything is gonna KO him right now. He's at the max droppage of defense drops that you can have. So I switch out, and I got really lucky. He goes for the wish on Latias, and so I bring in my Rotom, and I'm gonna bluff Shadow Ball at him, and he goes into P2, and I go for the trick, and this is gonna effectively win me the game. He's now Choice Scarf that little P2, and there's nothing he can do really. Ice Beam and Thunderbolt. So I go into Tyranitar because he is my special wall. I EV'd him all the way in HP, a whole heck of a lot in special defense, and so a little bit of attack. So he's eating Thunderbolts left and right, and I set up a sub, and I am pretty sure, no, I did the math actually, I was positive he can't break the sub in one hit. So I set the sub up, and I go for a Dragon Dance. And then I think he can't even 2-hit KO it, so I'm in really good shape. So I Dragon Dance again, and he's Thunderbolting. He's got nothing to switch into because his Latias can't touch me. I'm Dragon Dancing again, and my whole plan was to Dragon Dance until he breaks the sub. So now I'm gonna start attacking, but his Latias can't touch the T-Tar. His Gorbis doesn't carry any attacks. It's specifically for baton passing, so it kind of messed him over. But the Latias is cool. He's since replaced Wish with Surf, I think, after this match. But anyways, Gorbis goes down to the rocks, and Latias is going to go down to Crunch. Good game, Ridley. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'm sorry to all my viewers for waiting so long, and I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Late.